Greetings, this is Kevin Jefferson, father of the Forex fam and followmytrades.com, here with Trade Theory on July 9th, 2024. This is the gold chart, and I had received some communication from some people in a forum that I visit, and they were asking about where gold was going, being that in January or earlier in 2024, I mentioned that gold was set to go higher, which it has done. It's done significantly well. And so the question is now, where's gold going to go next? So what I have here is the daily chart, and what I think makes the most sense for most traders is to really look at the larger time frames to allow price to play out as it wants to. So what I see here is the price has created a consolidation zone that it's probably ready to move back into at some point in the future. But right now, price is extended higher, it's pulled back off of that high, and it's actually in what I call a level one long. So price is establishing a long trend or an uptrend again on the daily chart. So I'm not saying the price won't fall back, because this is the first leg of a continuation long. That price could drop back. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to look at the weekly chart and see how that looks, and look at the daily versus the weekly. So let me bring this into focus and show you what I see here. So what I see is actually the weekly chart is showing long and bullish, and it's pulling back off of that. So price could come back down here for a while and just take out price down in this area. But I see that price can go at least as high as 24.53 possibly, and still have enough room for risk for you to take a trade on that level. Now price could go higher, but there's really no real basis, historical basis for how high price could go. So what I normally do is try to stay within the parameters of what's known. So if I was setting a trade to continue long at this point, being that prices move so high, I would probably not set it above this close, or at worst this wick on the weekly, but probably the average of the wicks, which would bring me back into about the 24-34 range before I did anything. So on the weekly, price is showing bullish, and then on the daily, price is showing bullish as well. And there could be some intermediate shifts, as I mentioned, on price along the way, but I would say I'd be bullish on gold and be willing to take at least one more swipe higher at it before deciding not to take any more trades. So there could be a point to where this capitulates and it actually starts reversing, because there's a lot of unaddressed areas on the downside based on off of this move. And so what happens is price wants to come back and address price at other points so that it can actually zero itself out. And right now that hasn't happened. So depending on what happens on the daily here, if price sustains above here for the day, I wouldn't be surprised if price went higher one more time, and then it may reverse and come back short. But we don't want to speculate too much. We just want to kind of price and trade what we see. So right now, gold is still bullish, even though it's on the level one long, which is the least reliable level to take a trade, but it is on the daily, so that may help us as well. So if you're looking to buy gold, you may have a small opportunity there, but then be very, very careful. So I'll follow up with some more videos on the indices to follow up on those, since I haven't posted any videos in a while regarding my analysis and thoughts on the indexes, since they've grown so much as well. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day and happy trading.